Rebecca Turner. Now, don't forget, you can listen to Good Things. We are streaming live over at supertalk.fm. We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app and your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. And you can watch us, too. We are on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. And we all agree that encouraging STEM is definitely a good thing. And Nissan continues to support with 4 Mississippi's HBCUs in STEM education. Joining us today is Gino Perkins. He is the manager of manufacturing workforce development with Nissan Canton Assembly Plant. So welcome, Gino.
Good afternoon, Rebecca.
It's good to have you here, and it's good to hear that you guys are still out in the community doing such good work. It's always good to hear how you guys give back, and you do that in such a multitude of ways, and this is one that y'all have continued to do. So what has happened recently in terms of support for STEM education there at Nissan?
Well, just recently, most recent, the 11th year of STEM donations that Nissan has provided since 2014. So it's a great thing for us to be able to continue growing those partnerships and strengthening STEM and career pathways in Mississippi.
And it's not just a small one. This is a pretty significant gift. So $250,000, that will make quite an impact in education. What inspired Nissan, I guess, a decade ago now, as you mentioned, if this is year 11, to reach back out into the community, particularly with STEM?
Well, our success is directly tied to the community's success. And if we're not all manufacturing, we have to work with our partners, create partnerships, build those pathways, and work together so we get the highest talent, but also be good members of the community as well.
So will this help with people's room and board or books, or specifically to create those STEM classroom and experiences on campuses? Kind of what does the gift go for?
Yeah, specifically, it will be used for a multitude of things. We're big drivers of competitions in applied learning, so a lot of times teachers don't have the resources that they need to do applied learning in the classroom, so it will buy STEM kits. It will go toward the books, access to programs or visual learning tools that they need for their class. A lot of cases, HBCUs work directly with the local schools, so they can help recruit and notify, middle school, high school, secondary education about what opportunities there are in STEM to kind of build their pipeline as well.
I'm sure there in manufacturing, you just look around, and you think STEM job, STEM job, STEM job, STEM job. But when you are trying to relay that to a student, what does that look like? Obviously manufacturing, but when you tell them, hey, these skills in STEM can actually get you a job doing X, Y, and Z at the Nissan plant or something similar.
Absolutely. The skills that are in STEM are not just the technical skills, which they are critically important, but one of the things that all manufacturers, all employers talk about is the work readiness, their ability to think critically, solve problems, work together as a team. Soft skills are also tied into those STEM activities when they're really working together to problem solve and figure out solutions and have failures. It's okay to fail. You don't learn without failure. So it's that's our intent, to try to bring that back into their programs and help them grow their students. It's our goal for individual learner success internally as well as external. We need those strong pathways, career pathways. We need Since we're not huge in manufacturing in Mississippi, which it is growing, we want to make sure everyone is informed about those opportunities and that they're as ready as they can be when they decide to, look for a career.
Manufacturing doesn't look the same as it did, probably 10, 15, 20, specifically 30 or 40 more years ago, right? I'm sure it's changed a lot since you've just been in the business. So if you've got parents or caregivers listening to Good Things who think, man, I don't know if manufacturing would be a good route for a kid to go. It could be, monotonous work or, whatever the myths may be of what manufacturing used to be like. What do you say to like today's manufacturing floor or manufacturing jobs, like how high tech they are or how skill specific they are, that they're not what they used to be?
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine the products that we build are high quality vehicles. They're clean, they're quiet, it's all about the customer, and it takes a very clean, organized environment, very advanced, automated environment to produce those high tech vehicles. So it's not what you would think based on the past. We have to have an environment that is welcoming, that is clean, that is organized, and that our employees, they all work very close together, communicative, and collaborative in a way that really solves problems quickly. And I think that goes for many different employers as well as us.
Were you interested in STEM as a student, Gino? Did you get exposure to it?
That's a good point. We didn't have, I'm showing my age a little bit, we didn't have all the, the electronics that are available today. So there was a lot of hands-on learning that we did. And we made, if you wanted a bicycle, you didn't get a new one when it stopped working. You had to fix it yourself. And we played with erector sets and took things apart, put them back together, because that was our entertainment. And we're trying to bring all that back through STEM as well, because it's fun. Learning should be fun. They should be rewarding and challenging and engaging. And the hands-on STEM-type education really provides that platform. A lot of times they just need a little bit of guidance and the materials to work with, and those students just really take them and take off with it.
You're right, Gino, and too, I feel the same way. Every time we talk about STEM growing in Mississippi, I think, man, I sure would have enjoyed that when I was in school, and now I've got a middle schooler who is starting to get some exposure to it through different classroom projects or opportunities, and, she comes home excited about learning these things or coding and all of that, and, to me, it sounds like Greek because that's not anything I understand, but knowing that could be a good path for her, you try to encourage, so to parents, do you just say, encourage, lean into that, let them take the STEM classes, even if you don't understand it, there's a future there if they seem to connect with it?
I 100% agree. There's so many resources out there. Just help get it in their hands and let the imagination go, and they'll figure it out. It gives, competitions, I keep saying, is so important. Even in the classroom, outside the classroom, kids just seem to light up when you put a challenge in front of them and have them work on that together. Give them the tools, resources they need to be successful, but let them apply it in where they are on their own path. But it is very exciting, and it's very rewarding for us to be involved with our local partners, whether it's university, community college, or high school, middle schools. The company is really passionate about the outreach in the community, and it's my favorite part about my job, being able to work with those different education centers.
Well, again, it's a good thing. Nissan, as it says here, has invested $2.75 million to support and encourage innovative programming that is serving our students right here, so that even though y'all are a big global brand, you are a local brand as well right here in Canton and giving back to our community. So I definitely think that's a good thing. If people want to learn more about this, Gino, or get connected with the schools that you guys have helped with through these gifts, where can they go for more information?
They can reach out to Nissan directly through their communications or Facebook page. There's a public tour link as well for Canton Production Assembly Plant. So there's and we're out there all the time. So all else does, look for my name. I'm on LinkedIn, and very involved in most groups within the community. So feel free to reach out.
All right, Gino. Well, I appreciate your time. Again, thanks for all y'all are doing for Mississippi and STEM. We appreciate that as well.
Thank you so much.
All right, you guys stick with us. We got more